Honey, no, that's... You don't have to...
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Look, come here, hey. You're still upset.
No, I'm not.
Aren't you? Come on.
Oh, not as much anyway. Look, I still can't explain what happened in that parking garage, but hopefully with time I'll just be able to forget the whole thing.
Great. You don't know how good that sounds to me. 10 to 1, that's the studio calling because we're building a new set, and I said, if you have any problems, just call me. Where's my briefcase?
In your office.
I'll take it in here.
Okay.
All the news, all day long. Our lead story remains John Doe number 21, the unidentified body found last night in an empty lot. Police are investigating the cause of death, but sources say it appears to be suspicious.
What's this?
My latest report on Megan Gordon.
It's empty.
Bingo, Michael. I figured now I'll use visual aid since you don't listen to me. There's no scandals on Megan, no dirt, no skeletons in her closet. Oh, a few past indiscretions maybe, but other than that, she's as pure as the driven snow.
You have never understood that your job is to make her less pure.
Michael, it's happened. My tip has paid off.
Won't you come in, Burke?
This is no time for etiquette, Michael. I have hit the jackpot. You wanted something on Viki Buchanan's daughter? Well, I got it. Take a look at these.
Oh, my. You see, Jake? These will destroy Megan's credibility once and for all.
By reputation, I would be willing to stake a lot more than that on Viki Buchanan. She's going to be the best mayor that this town has ever had. She's counting on your vote. You can make an appointment if you want. I'm busy.
Look, sweetheart, I'm still your father, remember?
I think you're the one that's lost his memory.
Look, couldn't we just find a way at least to agree to disagree? Can't we keep politics and family separate?
Dad, this is not about politics. This is all about what you've done to my mother, what you've done to all of us. But of course, if I have to explain that to you, then fine.
Oh,
you really
don't.
Well, thank you, Victoria. I was just saying to our daughter...
What I meant was don't bother to try and reason with a man like you. Haven't you done enough damage to me? You want her to suffer as well?
Here's what to do when you don't find the rainbows in this time. Here's where you go when it looks like the rain won't end. Don't cry. I'll give you tomorrow. Let me be the one to share it with. And each day that follows, 'cause we only have one life to live.
You've gone public with your feelings.
We interrupt this program to bring you an Eyewitness News special report. Here is Roz Abrams.
Good afternoon, everybody. The Long Island Railroad is warning at this hour of major problems during this evening's rush hour because of a power surge and signal failure in Long Island City.
We now join our regularly scheduled ABC television network program, which is already in progress.
Through these days now, Roger, I don't let myself care what you mean or what you want. I block you out. I pretend you don't exist.
Look, Victoria,
Don't
please...
you call me Victoria. They called me Victoria when I was a young girl, and I am not a young girl anymore. I'm all grown up.
If you'll excuse us, Dad, we have work to do, okay?
So what's your plan?
Simple. I've already ordered hundreds of reprints. Tonight they'll be merged with a press release, and it's labeled from one of our Concerned Citizens Leagues.
And you'll hit every television news bureau in town?
Of course, along with every newspaper. And our friends at the National Intruder have already agreed to run it tonight in a special supplement.
You've been busy, haven't you?
Well, I just want everyone in town to see our little soap opera star in action.
She's amazing, isn't she, Jake?
You're amazing.
One more thing. A press conference where Megan has to face the reporters shortly after the pictures hit the newsstands.
Mm-hmm. What, Megan Gordon's gonna show up at a press conference that you two orchestrated? Good luck.
Well, we won't need luck, Jake. We have you.
Michael, it is a master stroke.
You guys are ridiculous. If you can get a press conference together on that short notice, how am I supposed to make Megan appear?
Precisely your problem, Jake. You just make sure that she is at the Llanview Grande at 6:30 this evening, or else.
Or else what?
You don't want to know, Jake. You don't want to know.
I wanted your input on these autopsy findings, Bob. Hematoma in the lower pelvic area. It's consistent with a hit and run. Got some paint chips that were taken from the victim's pants.
Also consistent with hit and run.
Yeah, right. I want you to run those down to forensics, see what they can come up with.
You got it, Rafe.
Oh, and Bob, I want you to start tracking every store in town that sells these.
White gloves?
Yeah, it's a white leather driving glove. Could be our best lead to identify the victim.
Hi. You listen to the news again?
The police just found an unidentified body in a vacant lot.
I know. So,
So, what if it's the same man I hit in the parking garage?
sweetheart, listen to me. Every body that they find from now on in this city, it's not your responsibility.
Okay, you're right. You're right, it's probably not my responsibility. But I still have these fears. I mean, I have these concerns. I can't just pretend I didn't hear that news report.
Okay. Let's not jump to any conclusions. Why don't we just find out some information about this unidentified person?
Well, what do you mean exactly?
I think it's about time that we had a family talk.
With Asa?
No. With my cousin, Rafe Garrettson. Captain of Detectives, Llanview Police Department.
Clint.
Roger, what's up? Something gone wrong?
No, for once something's gone right. I need you to investigate a company called the Llanview Group.
The Llanview Group?
Well, you know the name?
Yes. Where'd you come across it?
On Michael Grande's desk, along with an engineer's plans for the redevelopment of Llanview Harbor. Now, obviously, these plans were drawn up for Michael and this Llanview Group, which I figured was a dummy corporation of his.
Roger, I think you just hit pay dirt.
What do you know about this Llanview Group?
It's a steamship company.
Illegitimate?
That depends on who you talk to. Coast Guard or people in the drug business.
Have any of its employees ever been prosecuted?
Not yet, but according to my people, it's just a matter of time.
Yeah, well, I think that time has arrived. Now I understand why Michael is dead set against Victoria being elected mayor. If she's elected, she'll want to turn the harbor into low-cost housing, while he wants to bring in new business, big business. While he's minding City Hall, Carlo Hesser and Michael Grande will be turning Llanview into a major drug receiving center.
Yeah, and the only thing standing in their way is a possibility of Viki being elected. There's no telling how far they'll go to stop her.
Look, Clint, now, about Victoria.
Oh, wait, I know. We're going to have to beef up security. We can't tell her the real reason for it.
No, that's what I'm trying to say. I think she should know. Not just this news, but everything.
Wait a minute now.
No, look, Clint. I feel like she should know because she's too miserable with my betrayal, and I can't allow her to go on this way.
Roger, you're the one who insisted that you be the one who go undercover. Now, you can't just blow it all away when we're this close to hitting pay dirt.
At what price? Victoria's unhappiness?
Victoria's doing fine. Yeah, she's got her down days, but she bounces back and she keeps on going.
Well, I'm warning you, I can't let her go on this way.
Roger, if we tell her the truth now, she will refuse to let you continue. And then all our hard work goes right out the window. Besides, what about Viki? She's going to be in more danger than she is now, and neither one of us will be able to help her.
I don't like it.
Well, like it or not, we both agreed that this is the way we're going to do it, and I'm going to hold you to your word. Well, thanks for the information. If I need to get in touch with you, I'll do it the same way.
You owe me a bonus, boss.
Where's Jake?
Putting your plan into action. And I just got off the phone with the media bigwigs. They're all lined up for the press conference and primed for a big surprise.
Good. The beauty, of course, is that Megan will be more surprised than anybody. And after this, her role in the Buchanan campaign will take a decidedly negative turn. Thanks to you.
What's this?
You mentioned a bonus. And there's a lot more where that came from once we win this election.
Wow. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Michael, do you really think you can buy me off with a gentle pat on the head?
A pat on the head. You could buy a car with that check.
Yes, but I am not your chauffeur, Michael. I am also not an intern or an amateur or a political groupie. I'm a professional with power and prestige of my own.
I can see that.
Well then, you're also aware that I deal with powerful men all the time. Most of them can't handle it. The power or me. But you're different. You know what it takes to get on top and to stay there. That's rare in a man these days. You might call it the ultimate aphrodisiac.
Funny. I thought it was oysters.
Well then, bon appetit.
Well, I think we have a good group of volunteers.
Hardest working one of all is my daughter.
Pure selfishness. The work keeps my mind off of other things.
Megan, darling, I know that I'm not the only one your father has hurt, but I think if we stick together, we'll get through it.
Promise?
Sure, Scout's on.
Scout, your speech, Viki.
Oh, my word. Oh, I almost forgot the Den Mothers Association is today. Oh, gosh. Well, I can just get there.
Do you really think you can make it? I mean, I could do this for you, or I can maybe ask them to postpone it or reschedule it.
No, to quote my brilliant daughter, work will keep my mind off other things. I'll let you know how it goes. I've got to run.
All right.
I'll be back later.
Right.
Hey, did you order 6 pepperoni pizzas, lady?
No, we did not order pizzas. Jake.
How you doing?
Hi, nice to see you.
I came by on the off chance that you wouldn't be busy.
Actually, I am busy trying to keep myself busy. My father dropped by today, and my mother was here. It's kind of messy.
Sorry about that.
Hey, it's not your fault. I've been trying to drown my sorrows in all of this work, but so far, no good.
What you need is a diversion.
No, what I need is a new father.
Nothing quite that drastic. Why don't you come with me? Come on.
Jake, what are you doing?
Trust me, Miss Gordon, I have the perfect solution to your problem.
That lab report you wanted, Rafe. John Doe, number 21.
Fast work. Yeah, buddy, there's chips found on the body. Automobile paint.
They're tracking down the make and model of the car now. We should have an answer soon.
That's great. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, send him right in. Why don't you hang out a second, Bob? Hey there, Sarah. How are you? Bo, good to see you. So, what, you got some traffic tickets you need fixing, or what?
Can you do that? No, just kidding. Are we interrupting you all?
No, Detective Hawkins and I were just finishing up. Bob Hawkins, this is my cousin, Bo Buchanan, and his beautiful new wife, Sarah.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Pleasure's mine. I'll check you later, Rafe.
Great, thanks a lot. Hey, why don't you guys grab a chair and tell me how married life's treating you?
That's great. It's great, isn't it, honey?
Yeah.
That's what I'd like to hear.
I'm here about a murder.
Are you reporting one?
No, I'm going to commit one. On Fraternity Row.
Oh.
We've got this new storyline coming up, and it's a mystery, Alfred Hitchcock, suspenseful, that kind of stuff. And we want it to be real.
Right, you know what a stickler for reality Bo is.
Yeah, so we thought maybe you could help us with the research.
Technical advisor, huh?
Yeah, you got it.
That's great. What do you need?
Well, we need details, the kind that our writers can't really come up with. There are several bodies that turn up with no ID. Nobody knows how they died. Nobody knows who they are. So what do your people do when they have that problem?
Well, of course, every crime is different, but most of the work is done in the labs by the forensic pathologists and other specialists.
Yeah, but this is going to be done on television, see, so naturally we can't do a real autopsy.
Right.
So. Are there any other methods that you use?
Well, like I say, it differs from case to case.
Well, then let's use a specific case. Sarah and I heard about one on the radio driving over here. You found a body in a vacant lot?
You've chosen a pretty sensitive example. It's still under investigation. I can't say too much.
Well, you know how he died. I mean, this forensic pathologist that you mentioned before, what did he find out?
Come on, Bo, you know I can't discuss this. All I can say is that the man seemed to have died of a massive internal hemorrhage.
What about the man's ID?
Oh, come on, folks,
No,
please.
well, this is just research. Rafe, none of the details of this are going to go any further than this office.
They better not. Forensic is tracing dental records, fingerprints, things like that. We do have one distinctive clue. It's a glove. It's not just any glove. It's a white leather driving glove. Now, when you have a lead like that, what you do is you want to track down every store that carries that kind of specialty item. And you never know where it's going to... Sarah, are you okay?
Yeah.
No, it's just, this talk about murder. I mean, she covers her eyes every time they show that shower scene from Psycho.
That makes two of us.
You too. Well, you know what, really, we got to get going.
Yeah.
Ray, thanks for your help.
Yeah, sure, no problem. Hey, listen, I don't know that I've done all that much, but listen, if you need me to come down to the set and offer my expertise, I come cheap.
Oh, good, absolutely. I'll have him call your agent. Okay? Maybe we'll have lunch. Thanks.
Politics makes strange bedfellows, doesn't it?
Maybe next time we should try a real bed.
Who is it?
Carlo, Michael.
Michael, have you heard the news? I'm sorry, Miss Winger? This is important.
Well, yes, so was our tete-a-tete. But we're finished. For now. Gentlemen?
I like her. She's all business.
Certainly is.
Now about the police. They found Scott's body.
I know. I heard it on the radio. Fortunately, no one has come forward to identify the body.
Oh, you noticed that, too?
Are you kidding? So we're off the hook, right? I mean, all we have to do is...
Call the police.
What?
Imagine the scandal if the police should learn that Sarah Buchanan is a hit-and-run driver. Viki Buchanan's campaign would be as dead as my chauffeur, Scott.
Well, I guess we should do our civic duty then, right? Call the police.
Anonymously, of course.
Oh, of course, Carlo. Yes, you and I, we're just good, normal citizens, aren't we? Not out for recognition or reward.
What's so funny, Michael?
Oh, nothing. This has certainly turned out to be quite a day.
If you mean we've driven the nails into Vicky's coffin, I agree. First Sarah, and now Jake should be leading her sister Megan down the path.
I'm not going anywhere until you give me an answer.
If I tell you, it's going to ruin the surprise, so you just got to trust me.
You don't want trust. You want some sort of blind faith.
What I want is you. to put yourself in my hands.
Something you have to know about me. I never, ever follow a man blindly. Never put myself in that position.
It's always the first time.
Yes, but...
Megan. Excuse me.
Dad.
Look, no, I didn't come to make trouble. I came to ask a favor, and if it wasn't very important, I wouldn't do it now. I want you to make sure your mother gets this for me.
This is going to upset her again, Dad.
No, no, no. Quite the opposite. This will answer all of her questions. Now, please, please make sure she gets it. You won't regret it, neither will she. Thank you.
You okay?
Yeah, well, so much for whisking me away wherever you're going to take me. Can't go now.
Why's that? Because what your father said? You're going to let that?
No, because of Viki. I mean, you heard him. This is important. I should stick around until she gets back so I can give it to her. Jake.
Is this her desk?
Well, yes, that's her desk. But
Good.
what are you doing?
Then she'll get this. No problem. No more lame excuses. Come on, let's go.
Jake, I can't just leave.
Yes, you can.
Excuse me, but I can't just
Yes, you
leave
can.
this
Come on.
office like this.
Now, aren't you glad that we paid that little visit to the Llanview Police Department?
I don't know, sweetheart.
Honey,
Something...
come on. You heard what Rafe said. John Doe, number 21, died of unknown causes. Sweetheart, he wasn't a hit-and-run victim.
Look, there was something that Rafe said in his office, something that just... I can't shake. I mean, it was just some detail that rang a bell for me.
Which detail?
I don't know. When Rafe was talking in his office about the body that they found, something just clicked for me. And then it clicked off, I don't know.
Yeah, but it clicked.
Yeah,
Something clicked, right?
Why can't I remember this? I mean, it was so real for me.
Well, if it happened, then it will come back
What do
to
you mean,
you. If, sweet, what I meant
No,
to
I know
say
what you meant. It happened, all right? I'm sure of it now.
Okay, and I'm sure that it happened
No,
too.
please, please, don't patronize me, all right? I think I have every reason to be a little upset. I hit a man with my car, and my own husband doesn't know whether or not he believes me.
Let's be fair about this, shall we? You weren't really sure from time to time whether this happened in your imagination or not.
Well, I'm sure now. Look, that feeling that I had in Rafe's office, it was very strong. If you don't want to believe me,
No,
fine.
honey, would you just stop? Please, look. You say that it really happened, that's all I need. I'm going to be with you every step of the way that we have to take to just put this whole puzzle together. Do you understand?
I'm sorry. Look, I don't know why I'm snapping at you.
You don't have to apologize to me. I only want you to take care of one special person for me.
Who?
Her name is Sarah Buchanan.
Oh, I need to think about this some more,
You
right?
don't need to.
Look, if I really concentrate on...
You don't have to think about anything. What you have to do right now is rest. Sit down.
Bo.
No, come on. Don't argue with me. A little trip to the police station, it took it out of you. So I just want you to stretch out, put your feet up. Please.
This is silly.
Well, what the hell? I'm silly. But you're my bride, see? I'm the husband here. I'm supposed to be taking care of you. And the honeymoon's not over yet. We're still newlyweds, aren't we?
And get over here and take a nap with me.
Don't tempt me. But I have to be at the studio for taping. I'll come back home as soon as I can, okay?
Better.
Okay, close your eyes. Sweet dreams. Let's see.
Forensic is tracing dental records, fingerprints, things like that. But we do have one distinctive clue. A glove. Not just any glove. It's a white leather driving glove.
Oh, my God, I really did kill a man.
Well, I need your name, sir. You gotta understand, we've gotten several calls about the body that was found today, so if you don't mind telling me...
I do mind. I mean, I'm trying to support my local police, and you're giving me nothing but red tape.
Please, sir, we have procedures.
Yeah, well, I got mine too. Look, I'm a concerned citizen trying to do his bit. Now, if that ain't good
All right,
enough for you-
listen. You just tell me what you think you know then.
It has nothing to do with thinking about it, pal.
You want to know how your John Doe ended up in that empty lot? All you got to do is track down a car with the license plate number GRZ 123. Got that?
Wait a minute.
That's the license number, GRZ 123.
Yeah, I got it. Don't hang up. Why are you telling me this? What does this license have to do with anything?
Hey, what, I got to do everything for you? All right, here it is. I was an eyewitness in that parking lot.
In the parking garage, I was an eyewitness.
What, a garage? Why, the body was found in a vacant lot, sir.
Listen, Sherlock, I don't know how it got there, but that body was already cold by then. Run down by a car in the garage of the Babcock building.
What, you're talking about a hit and run. You're saying you saw this, sir? If you would just give me your name, I'd... Damn it. Harris.
Yeah, Cap?
Is your computer still down?
No, sir.
Good. I want you to trace this license number ASAP. I mean it, Harris. I want that information yesterday. Get me forensic. Yes, Captain Garrettson here. Listen, I just got a call from a concerned citizen about John Doe number 21. Yeah, it claims he was an eyewitness to a hit and run in the garage underneath the Babcock building. Yeah, the coroner's preliminary report is hit and run. Yeah, no, Sam, I just want you to go over there, all right? Check it out. If you come up with anything at all, you call the team in. Right.
Captain Garrettson, I traced the number of that license.
Well, what do you got? Who's the car belong to? Come on, Harris.
Car belongs to Bo Buchanan.
I love a day like today when you can see clear out to the lighthouse. You like the view, don't you, Megan?
Oh, yeah, it's incredible.
That's what I was thinking.
So how did you know that this was just what I needed?
Just a lucky guess.
Well, I would love to stay here and wander on the beach and look for seashells and relax, but there is a matter of 6:30, remember?
What about it?
You said that you get me back to town in time for Vicky's rally?
Oh, yeah. Don't worry about it. I'll get you back to Llanview in plenty of time for that rally or whatever it is.
Well, I really think that maybe we should just turn this car around and go back right now.
No. We're gonna relax, even if it's just for 5 minutes. Llanview and the campaign is gonna be a million miles away from now. Come on.
You know, I always find these when they're broken.
You just don't know where to look.
Okay, you're right about one thing.
What?
Llanview does seem like it's a million miles away, but doesn't mean I can forget about all the problems that exist there.
Yeah, but things look different from this point of view, don't they?
God, I was so angry at my father today. I really can't believe how cruel he's been to Vicky. But, you know, it was really strange, the look in his eyes today. He was filled with fear, this sort of intense sadness.
You know, sometimes a guy can look like a louse. But unless you're inside his skin, unless you know what's going on with him...
What? Go on.
I don't know, I just... Forget it. I shouldn't tell you how you should feel about your father or anyone else.
Well, maybe not, but you always make it easier to talk about it.
That's a funny thing about you. I always seem to be able to talk easily when I'm around you. But what about the time? I'm sure it must be getting late, and I don't want to be late for the rally.
Left my watch in the Jeep. I'll check it. I'll be right back. Oh, we got lots of time. No problem.
Good. Then I'll go look for some more seashells.
I'll be right there.
Oh, darling, thank you. You absolutely saved me today.
Well, I kind of think we did it together.
When I think that I even thought for 1 second that I could get through this campaign without you.
Well, maybe we are just destined to live the rest of our lives together, Mrs. B.
I sure hope so. As long as we're honest with each other, I think we can always deal with anything, don't you think?
Excuse me, Viki.
Yes.
This is the itinerary for today's rally.
Oh, very good, thank you.
I have one here for Megan, but she's not around.
What do you mean she's not around? She and Sarah were both going to go to the rally. Do you know where they are?
No, I've asked everyone, but nobody has a clue. Sorry.
Oh, please. That's not like them not to show up for this. And we've got to get a move on. It's going to start pretty soon.
Viki, we've got a problem with the press release.
Just what I need. Thank you very much. I'm late. Megan's disappeared, and I have to approve press releases.
I'll take care of that. I'll take care of that. You go ahead and go to the rally, and I'll put things in order around here.
Okay, that'd be fine. You don't mind?
No, not at all. We're a team,
Thank
remember?
You. Yes.
You just give a good speech.
Thank you, darling. See you later.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, Clint will take care of the press release. Okay, thanks.
I'll be right with you. I just want to check this original draft. I know that handwriting.
Love this time of year at the beach. No loud radios, no bouncing balls, no jellyfish. Of course, it is a little cold.
I can help that out. Just for warmth, of course.
All right, just so we get that straight.
I like this time of year, too. The surf is always so wild. You can see, like, the sun starts to set and beats off the water in red and yellow. It looks like there's a fire burn all the way out to the horizon.
So hot and so cold. The ocean, I mean.
I know what you mean.
Oh, look, I would love to stay here a little longer, but,
I know. The rally.
If I haven't said it already, thank you, Jake.
Thank me. For what? Taking you home? I hate doing this.
No, for bringing me here. You have this incredible knack of popping up at just the right time, in just the right place, with just the right idea or surprise. Now, why is that? What's your secret?
No secret. I just have instinct. I have an instinct for you. Come on.
What? Oh, no.
Did you hear that? It's the alternator.
No. Don't even think that. This Jeep has got to start.
Take it easy.
What do you mean, take it easy? You know how important this rally is to me. I've got to be there.
Hold on a second. It's getting darker by the minute.
Well, then use a flashlight.
I don't have a flashlight.
Matches. Everyone carries matches.
Do you?
No, I don't smoke.
Neither do I.
Great. Faboo. Wonderful. I'm stuck here in the middle of nowhere. Fine. I'm just going to have to make a call. Flag down the car.
Megan,
Something.
Think about what you're saying. We're 2 miles from the main road, right? Nobody comes out here until the season begins.
So what do you suggest? We just stay here until June bursts out all over?
No, I suggest we just stay here until there's some light in the morning. I can fix the car then.
I have 2 things to say here.
What?
1, I'm going to go to that rally. And 2, I am not spending the night with you.
And 3, the first 2 don't apply. And unless we get inside someplace real quick here and warm up, we're going to be in trouble.
What do you mean inside? Inside where?
Inside here.
That's boarded up for the winter.
Details, my dear.
Jake, you cannot do that.
Sure I can.
In case you are not aware of this, breaking and entering is against the law. Hello?
Yes.
Fine. I'm not going to have anything to do with this. I'm not going to have a thing to do with this. If you want to go in there, that's fine. But I am going to walk to town, even if I have to walk there all by myself. Okay?
Suit yourself. Good night.
No. Not good night.
Goodbye. Forever. Satisfied, Megan? That's what you get for trusting him. I've got a surprise for you, Megan. It's gonna be great. Trust me. Trust me. Fine. I'm never gonna, never trust anybody again.
I thought you were walking to town. I thought you were walking to town.
Are you talking to me?
Forget it. Forget it.
Fine, fine. If you must know. It got dark. I couldn't see anything, and so I came back. Satisfied?
In case you get hungry or cold or thirsty or any of those, I've got some hot cocoa in here and some bottled water. I'm heating it up right now if you want some.
Yes, stolen hot chocolate made with stolen water.
Well, that's me, Jake Webb, hot cocoa thief. Now, if you want to come on in and join me, you're fine, but or you can just stay out there and freeze your buns off. I don't care.
Hey, they're my buns, aren't they? I can do what I want with them.
Yeah, you're welcome to them. But I gotta close this window. It's gonna get chilly in here.
Fine, I'm warm. You're just not worth freezing to death for.
I missed you, too. Here. Look, I just want to say...
No, don't say anything. Don't say a thing. Thank you.
Dear Victoria, before you tear up this letter without reading it, I have a confession to make. It's time I told you the truth about my betrayal. My feelings for you have not changed. I'm only pretending to betray you. I'm working on Herb's campaign to uncover a plot that could put you as well as others in danger. I can't explain any more at this time. It's killing me to see you in so much pain, but I beg you not to approach me or ask me for a greater explanation. As far as the world knows, we're mortal enemies. As long as you know in your heart that I'll always be faithfully yours, Roger.
What are you reading?
Oh, thank God you're home.
I got your message. What happened?
Oh, I remember everything that happened. Everything.
Okay, just slow down. Sit down, sit down. Just start at the beginning.
Remember when I told you that I had this feeling that came over me in Rafe's office, but that as soon as it came, it was gone again?
Yeah.
I remember everything. The man I hit had a gun in his hand.
I know, you've told me that.
I know, but I didn't tell you that the hand that was holding the gun had on a glove, did I?
Are you sure?
A white glove.
You didn't remember that before.
I know I didn't remember it before. That's because all I could think about was Austin coming at me. Look, I've had some time to think this over, all right? To piece it all together, and I remember exactly the way it happened. I didn't hit Austin. I didn't hit some ghost. I hit a real man, and I know it is the man that the police found in the vacant lot.
Okay, but how did he get from the garage to that lot?
Look, he was hurt, right? But he was afraid of being found with a gun, so he crawled out of the garage.
Sweetheart, look, I know that you're trying to make some sense out of all this. So am I. But that's really a far-fetched theory.
Bo, it's not a theory. We didn't find a gun in the garage, did we? No. That's because he was afraid of being caught with it, so he crawled out to the empty lot or whatever.
Sweetheart, maybe you're right. Maybe this is more than a theory.
Look, I know it is. I know it.
Okay, let's up to the police to figure that out now. We're gonna go to Rafe. We're gonna tell him everything that you know, okay? I'll get rid of whoever this is. Rafe, what a coincidence. We were just on our way to see you.
Bo, I'm not here for a visit. I have a warrant for your arrest on the charge of vehicular manslaughter. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in a court.
Tomorrow, things get a little hairy for Tony and Angela on Who's the Boss?